as I said, my real imperfection, the things that I know that it's me, not these nasty manipulations where they're forcing me to have this nasty reaction to children, where they try to exaggerate what I did when, as a kid, the thought that are forced onto me, or the exaggerated reality. That, no, the me as a person, I am imperfect. I know the real me. I know my real imperfection. I know the things I look back, but I can never look at what's happening to me and be like, oh, this is this is karma for what I did. Because first of all, there's no life I destroyed. There's nobody that they can think about. Oh, this man. Oh man. I hope, except the people involved in the program where they are literally torturing even babies. I can never think that, oh, this is karma, because then what is happening to these women and these children? Is that karma for them? Is it karma that they are being blinded? Is it karma that they are slowly dying? Is it karma that they're suffocating? Is it karma that they are being sexually tortured? Is that karma that their life is destroyed, their career is destroyed? Is that karma that they have problem with seeing, they can't walk normally, they are handicapped? Is that karma? I mean, it's the same program as them. Or is it karma when it's just me? And it's not karma when it's them. You see, the reality is like I can never look at it as that, because it is not fair for these defenseless women to be tortured, these children to be tortured. So I can only say, why not me then? If they torture these babies, these women, so why not me? That's why I know it's not karma. If anything, thank you, God. Because I could have lived life like this low life, like involved in a program that does these horrible things to the most vulnerable people. And then they'll see true karma. They had the ability to do everything possible. They chose to involve themselves in a program that destroys and does horrible things to the most vulnerable. You know, they try to present that now is karma. And they start saying the name for Corny, for Britney. I'm like, oh my gosh. I just pray for those women to never be put in this program where their life will be destroyed. Now they don't. You know, I've talked to one of them. Like, they're living their best life with their children. Nothing. They don't even think twice about me. They're just using them to try to make me believe, now we're doing that because you didn't trash us. In a program where they are here frying and destroying the life of so many women. I just pray for this woman to never be put in this program. And you know how they try to, I pray for me, not trash you, leave. No, I pray that you get yours, that you continue to live this nasty life. But I pray that Courtney or Brittany is never put in this program. That they do not become other women in this program being destroyed like so many others. That somehow they don't think about. That they live their life without having to be destroyed by bottom feeders. So these bottom feeders will understand what karma is. This is what it's done to me. As horrible as it is, it's dignity. Do you know how much I look at myself in such a better way now? Even when they do these nasty manipulations. Do you understand that in every way I've been, like, can you imagine living life doing what they do? Imagine I decide to live my life. I had the option to live my life where I wake up, my task is make this person think about kids in a sexual way. What? Make him dream this way. When you see kids, make sure the libido is manipulated, stimulated. At night, we're going to come up with a few dreams that are very pedophilia-centric. We're going to have to find ways. We need to condition his brain. Children, sex. This is what we need to do. Oh, yeah, I'm doing this, working for an entity, a program, where obviously we don't need to do that to women. This is the textbook, the handbook tactic of how we've been doing this to even women. So if you need reference, go listen to how they torture these women. Oh yeah, we torture children too, but you know, this is how we develop this thing. We are at war. We are at war with finding the best way to manipulate the brain. Yeah. We are at war. We're gonna have to torture that baby too for war. Oh, by the way, every time he brings up the fact that we're torturing children, you better find a way to cope with it. So you know, just say pay with some you know, deal with whatever ways you try to to stop reality, diverging. But yeah, and whatever you need to, just try to make him stop thinking about how we are torturing children. Imagine my life was that. And then this is over, I need to live my life. There's somebody who used to say, hope for it. And she was talking about hoping that whatever involvement that she's in, that I hope that something comes back to her. I was like, dude, I don't need to hope for that. You know it's coming. Matter of fact, I think since then to now, things perhaps have happened to show that I really don't need to hope too much about that. It's just a matter of time. I don't think I need to hope too much. I think it's part of the involvement. You enjoy that. You do these things to my body. You can watch me die. You can rewatch me die. You can watch me tortured. And then you live life and you will see. But while they were watching me, while they were doing these things to me, man, I made sure that they don't ever escape into this false reality. I keep bringing up what they do to babies, to children of younger children, to older children, to a lot of women, to men, but what men have done because of this losing their mind, to the way they've been working for entities, governmental entities, that have been ranked 19th out of 2,900 for the amount of child porn trafficked, which is the Department of Defense. So they're obviously working for entities that have a lot of problem with pedophilia, that they have these systematic tactics to utilize pedophilia to torment, and it's been well validated that this is a tactic they use. And the mass shooting that caused the largest mass shooting in 2023 was T.I., who ended up losing his mind, killing 18 people. I make sure to donate money to the family who lost a person, especially if they had children. And to counter that, they forced me to get stimulation toward this little girl who lost her father. So this is the things that I will never let them live their fantasy. Never. In my head, they try to make me think. They try to disorient you, because what I just said is a reality that they need to block out. They need to block out reality. That's to cope and to do what they do. They have to make themselves believe that somehow they are a different group of people. We are, and they call it their reality. It's the distorted reality. And we're a group of femme fatale, and we're avenging, and this is karma for what he did, and us working this program are just bringing this karma to him. It's our karma. That's how they try to cope with reality. They are somehow in the program where they are here frying and killing so many women and children. And their karma is to join that program, which they themselves have expertise. They have expertise. The people who's doing this thing to me have done that to women and children. Right? So they're blocking that aspect of of reality, and make themselves believe that joining the program where there's so much destruction of women and children, is they doing that to bring karma to me. It's like me being a defender of women from an African country. Let's just say I'm here to protect. I'm trying to create this. I identify myself as somebody who protects some South African women, and so I'm like, hey, I'm gonna join the program, a program where they are destroying so many South African women. They are torturing them. They are raping them. They are destroying their life. They are pushing them to kill themselves. They are torturing their children. They are sexually torturing their children. Oh. They are doing all these horrible things to them, their whole circle, they will never be able to work. They will never be able to. They become homeless. The whole family go into poverty. I joined that program. Two, make sure that this person who did something to one person, to a person over there, and this person doesn't even know her, doesn't even care about life, is, their life is okay. There's no, but I'm pretending, I'm like, for what you did to that person, that for that, what you did that time, for the South African woman that time. Matter of fact, those two South African, yeah, those two, the one who's living their best life, and the other one that you can't find. Yeah, for them, I'm joining this program that is destroying all these South African women, destroying their life, raping them, torturing their children, making them poor, making them homeless, experimenting and testing on them, making them lose their children, making them sick, making their children sick. I'm joining that program to make sure that you pay for that South African that's living their best life today, and the other one that probably doesn't have no recollection of you, and has no, feels nothing about you, doesn't even care about you at all. You pay for that. You're delusional trash. Can you imagine? This is why I see them as, it's like, this is karma. Yes, I know I'm in a program that's torturing all the South African women there, their children, their family destroyed, homelessness, sexual torture, handicapping them, tormenting them, burning them, making them feel tortured every day of their life. That's why I'm here to bring karma to you. This low life that they are. Can you imagine? And when I talk about this Britney and Courtney, Britney living her best life, thank God I found her. I wish I could find this Courtney, but I'm not gonna be, because I know she would. I'm asking her, how's your life? No, my life is best. I'm living my best life, my children. It's like, oh, we're doing it for Britney. I was like, trash ass. I have at least a bunch of women that are here frying and killing. I just wish I could find Courtney. Unfortunately, I can't. They made so much stories with her. It's like, oh, you're a father. No, she had an abortion. Oh no, that's it. While I'm listening to a woman refuse of rape kids from the hospital after waking up bleeding from every hole. They're in that program, and now trying to find ways to make themselves feel like they're Avengers. Target individual. I'm thankful. I know there's nobody who's wishing my death except people involved in a program where they are torturing even babies. And these bottom feeders are here forcing me to have disgusting stimulation to babies. These people renowned for the same tactics doing that to women, which they're supposedly be protecting, or the children, which they're supposedly protecting, while suffocating them and sexually torturing them, working for a governmental entity that's so pedophilia-centric. This Child Protective Services is ranking them in regard of trafficking child porn as 19th out of 2,900 internet network for trafficking child porn. The DoD network was ranked in 2018 19th out of 2,891 internet network in regard of child pornography trafficking. They were ranked 19th out of all the network. Their network was the 19th out of 2,891 in regard of the amount of child porn that is trafficked within that network, that internet network, using Department of Defense devices, Pentagon devices. In every way, you've been validated. And like I said, the people that they contract their child, they try to sound agitating, but they're being humiliated. To hear actually, for me sometimes it's like validation, because 2 seconds ago I heard somebody try to sound childish, like, "Are you hungry?" And I know she makes herself sound like that, because it's just too validating. You guys work for pedophiles. and you force people to have these disgusting dreams, these pedophilia dreams about children, to train their brain to think about kids in a sexual way. They signed up for it and they will get theirs.